Yeah, more Star Wars stuff. So this week we're going to take a look at a couple of 2002 PS2 releases, starting with this, which is Star Wars Racer's Revenge. And this is a sequel of sorts to Episode 1 Pod Racer, which we haven't looked at yet, and there's good reason, because I think there's two different important versions. Like there's an arcade version and a N64, Dreamcast, whatever you like, version. So I kind of want to do more research on that. But this is where we're starting. So this came out in March 2002 in Europe, developed by Rainbow Studios, who are still alive today. They are making MX vs ATV games. They've been making those for years and years and years. They also made Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. So they've got a racing pedigree behind them as well, I'll say. And published by LucasArts, as all this stuff would have been at the time. And this is the PlayStation 4 emulation of the PlayStation 2 game. So this is running on a PS4. So let's see how it turns out. Is the scroll done? I hope you've read all that. It's not going to make any sense without reading all that text. And I'm going to talk over the music just in case. Some CG. That's new in Star Wars. I don't tend to do that very much.
A whim of iron, supernatural control and concentration, and the near suicidal drive and ambition to pilot what can only be called the fastest and deadliest racecraft in existence. In the most thrilling and brutal spectator sport there is, pod racing. The sleekest, meanest machines. All your favorite racers, veteran warriors.
So what would have been coming out in 2002? Was 2002 the year that Episode 2 came out? Because Phantom Menace was 99, wasn't it?
Experience the pulse-pounding excitement, fierce competition, tragic defeats, and heroic victories. So tune in for the fastest sport in the galaxy.
I mean, it's not surprising that this is half-decent CG for 2002, given probably ILM or whatever actually created it. I'm kind of curious how this is going to handle. Right, here we go. Any options? I can't imagine there's going to be subtitles. I wouldn't have gone in if I'd known there was a loading screen. Jesus. Okay. So that's all very not interesting. Click the controls. Right, accelerate and brake are on X and square. That's how old we're talking. And that's it? Okay. So it's purely just racing then. Intriguing. Alright, visually that looks alright. Shrivel Brat. What? He looks like an egg. I'm being him. Ben. Because he's got a funny face. Oh, this is really old school. It's like pick a track. So this game got middling to good reviews. It seems quite bare bones. Oh, it's first person. There a button to there we go. Let's go up here. Okay, so I've got a turbo on R2. L1's just a more zoomed out camera. This looks pretty good though. Like it's running at a nice frame rate. Actually, the text elements don't look too bad, because normally in these sorts of games, the HUD and the text will look really ropey. Ow. Oh my god. What character have I picked?
Up in front at the end of lap 1, it's Ben Guadagnaros.
What he said. What's up here then? Anything exciting? No, not really. Now, is the music given up because the emulation's bad, or is the music given up because it's got bored? Oh, I've done it again.
Up in front at the end of lap 2, it's
Right, one more lap.
Guadagnaros.
I need to not crash into that wall. Third time round. Hey, music's back. Weird. Right, it's here. Let's go through Skull Town again. But this is it. Don't crash into the wall.
Ben Guadagnaros takes first.
I win! Player one will do. I should also mention, the download for this was about 700 megabytes. No, don't save the memory card, we'll be here all day. Right, so we've got, how many tracks have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got practice mode, we've got time trial mode. Can set the duration. Is that it? Or is there like a campaign mode? 4 tracks doesn't seem like a lot. That character's ridiculous. Oh, there is a tournament. Okay. The tournament's going to make me play that same track again, isn't it? Why do I always do this on racing games? Okay, so there's some locked characters. Clegg Holdfast, was that? Alright. Oh. I'll play as somebody else. Let's play as Shrivel. You shake his booty at you. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, sure. So we're going to play the same track again, but in a tournament mode this time. Music sounds more like Home Alone than it does Star Wars. Or is it just me?
This is Dax Gazaway here on Tatooine for the start of this season's
This is more like it.
Racing Championship. Good to be back in Mos Espa, my hometown, by the way, and it's a beautiful day. The suns are shining and the crowd is ready for some spectacular pod racing action. It's been almost 8 years since Anakin.
Oh, motion blur.
Incredible upset over the past champion, Sebulba. Best of luck to the racers and our condolences to the families of the unlucky ones.
Does it change anything though? Oh, I've done it. I was pressing R2. Oh. I missed that one. So there's no weaponry, it's just pure racing. It handles okay. You know, the thing that rushes to my head is like Wipeout, but it doesn't have the weapons. It doesn't really have the gliding around corners. And the music just gives up after a while.
Up in front at the end of lap 1, it's Shrivel Braytran.
Right, see if I can do this without screwing it up this time. Ooh, no, I screwed that up monstrously. I think I boosted too much. Yeah, restart the race. At least there's no Jar Jar from what I can see.
Can't argue with first place.
This is weirdly peaceful. Feels wrong for a pod racing game. There's an atmosphere missing during the race.
Up in front at the end of lap 1, it's Shrivel Braytran.
Not to mention this thing sounds like it's going to fall apart any second. Like, it doesn't even react to the ground. It's this repetitive sound just to put you to sleep.
And as we head into lap 3, it's Shrivel Braytran in first.
So I guess being at the top temperature is actually reducing my health in the bottom left. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, that's what's going on.
He's gotta be nervous.
I wonder if I can explode over the finish line.
And in first place for the race, Shrivel Braytran.
Oh. The PS4 emulation of PS2 games, I'm really not impressed with. Like, it seems fine, and then you just have a stutter all of a sudden. Like, for an officially emulated product, it isn't quite up to snuff. Okay, so you get upgrades and stuff. Alright, different track. Let's see a different track. See if that can save this game. You'll increase your winnings for any KO. Probably I'm too fast for all the KOs. I barely saw another human player in that game.
Solus surface, a wasteland of volcanic rock and toxic gases. Nothing can live in this atmosphere. Good thing we're far below the surface with a manufactured air supply. We're here at the main headquarters of the Sorosov Corporation, one of the galaxy's largest
Because
manufacturers.
if you live in a tunnel with manufactured air, the last thing you want to do is set up a race that will use up all that air.
Is there a bit droid in the house? Oh, don't mess with Braytread.
Damn straight. Let's try and knock some of these guys out.
He's really throwing his weight around on the track.
Oh, I like the see-through tunnels. See, that sounds awful. And this is the second PS2 classic I've tried to play that's had kind of weird, ropey emulation issues. Compared with the 360 emulation, which is like top-notch on the Xbox One. Apart from Rage, when that first came out, that had some real issues, but they've continued working on it as opposed to Sony, which seems to have just dropped it like a stone. Oh, this has gone badly. Let's just blow up. Try it again. I think I got myself into too many fights. Listen to that! It sounds awful!
Yep, you gotta fight for it. We're seeing a lot of banging around today. A few more hits like that. That racer is history.
Come on.
Rough stuff.
Hey!
Is out of the race. For all your collision and repair needs, check out Watto's Repair Bay.
Oh, sideswipe.
Oh, is there a bit droid in the house?
Oh, I got a lot of damage on my left-hand side.
That's gonna be one expensive repair bill.
I mean, at least I'm in first, but I've got a lot of damage on my left-hand side.
He's gotta feel good about getting ahead of the pack.
I do feel good. I knew that I would. I don't know, this seems okay. I mean, maybe if you actually played it on a real PS2, it would perform a little bit better. Because I mean, it's a suspicion, because I've never actually played the PS2 original, but I have a suspicion the PS2 original did not perform like this. These feel like emulation issues as opposed to, you know, original game. Like, it was difficult playing the Warriors. Like, the Warriors was never a particularly well-performing game on PS2, so performance issues I could see being the game, not the emulation, but... For a game this sparse, it shouldn't really be performing this badly.
Don't mess with brake tread.
If you want to fight me, just fight me on my right side.
This is where you want to be, out ahead of the pack.
In a weird tunnel. On a toxic planet. That beeping's annoying, isn't it? Let's go! Oh, Jesus. Oh, just. Look at that damage. I was basically dead on the left there. Well, that, I guess, is Star Wars Racer Revenge. A mediocre racing game? It's not particularly bad looking for the era. Not a great deal of depth. Controls don't feel particularly... They feel responsive, but it doesn't feel like you're actually driving that vehicle. Yeah, it's okay. About all I can say about it. I'm much more excited about the end of this week for some more Star Wars action.